Hey yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the World Wide Wonder Web? My name's Pursuit, and welcome to today's episode of Pursuit Oh Happy. Today, I'm running it back with another product review. Today, we're going to be reviewing the TIC20 by .eco. Now, this is a battery for, your standard 510 cartridges, your 510 thread. Those are the screw-on ones. And they reached out to me in like May. They're like, hey, we want to send you shit for a review. I'm like, fuck yeah, I got you. And so then they sent it out like a month later, and then shit hit the fan in my life. So like I started fucking dealing with a lot of personal shit. A lot of shit got in the way, and I ended up actually recording my previous video like in the middle of May, before all this shit happened, and then got to editing it, and life got in the way of shit, and I remembered, oh shit, these guys sent me a product and I didn't review it. And then I got back into it, edited that video, posted that video with the intention of making this one, and then life got in the way again, and then I forgot about it again. So essentially now here I am doing that review, because I fucking feel terrible for forgetting, and also because it felt like it was a good way to brute force my way back into making videos now that I feel like I'm able to. So because once again I was going back and forth on if I should come back or not, and then every time I do that I see motherfucking comments who are like, dude, we need you back, blah blah. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are awesome. So here we are back at it. We're going to be reviewing this battery right here, but before we do that, I don't think it's plausible to do a review of a weed product without chiefing some weed. You know what I'm saying? You heard? So we're going to be starting it off with the blinker. So they actually sent me two devices. I have one that I been testing out and using as a daily, because I wanted to give you an adequate review of how I felt it, fit into daily life. So we got that guide charged up here, and then we got the one still in the box, which we're going to be reviewing for you guys today. So you got to press it 5 times, turn on, standard battery technology, baby. And shit, let's hit the blinkers for the bros and broettes. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now. All right. Let's get this review underway. Oh, shit. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell by the intro thing, I was cheating this card a little bit on, so I'm a little, but I haven't smoked today. So we're going to be getting a little lit today, a little toasted, if you will. But that cannot stop us. That cannot negate the fact that we got a fucking product to review here. So on that note, though, I think it's scientifically accurate, and the method of sociology we got to fucking, All right, so first thing you got to do, let's take a look at this box, right? So like I said, it's called the TIC20. It's got an OLED display. That basically just means your fucking little cube lights. Here, I'll give a little close-up of an example. Like that type shit. You see, you heard? So it's like a grid of lights that are used to, make up the graphic on the screen there. If you go to the side, you can see that it advertises that 510 thread, like I said. It's got that advertised that display. It gives you a puff count on the device of how many rips you've been taking. If you're like me and a fucking degenerate, it doesn't matter. But for those who like to monitor themselves, that's a good way to do so. It's always a nice feature. And this is your 15-second preheating. That's another advertisement. It's always good to have preheat. And I'll go more into that while we're going over the device. So the battery is 400 milliamp hours. For how big the battery is, that's a pretty decent, a pretty decent charge amount. And for those who don't fucking speak nerd, it'll last me a few, a day or two of solid abuse, maybe 3, of straight ripping. I'm saying hanging out with the boys for a whole weekend type shit. But on an average, it could last me a week without getting charged. But that's another thing. I'll get back into that. So it also, comes with a security code, and it comes with a list of the shit that the package comes with. I think it's backwards on the camera. Yeah, it is. So it doesn't matter that I'm showing you. It doesn't matter anyways because we're gonna be going through it. So let's start by hitting that open, bro. Dude, I'm a little out of touch if you can't see, bro, behind the camera. It's been a minute. I think how long has it been since I've done a review, bro? It's been like, what, 2 years, some shit? And I'd like to make a special note to the company, .eco, for being super fucking cool. Like I said, life got in the way, and they weren't really super pressing about me not getting their review done, which was super nice, especially since I gave them, my shipping information and shit. They could have, I don't know, fucking sent a file to my house or whatever. That's already a plus on their side. So plus to the company, they got good ass people over there, super friendly. Anyways, you get into the package and you got one of these hard formed plastic shells with all the shit in it, and you get a little instruction pamphlet. Gives you the different things, like different. Ooh, okay. I didn't read this. I didn't notice this before. It actually also gives you a few of the malfunction codes. So like whatever you may see, like if you ever see something weird on the screen where it's like no atomizer or whatever, it's like, oh, this actually means this, But fortunately, y'all got me here to do that for you. So. First in the box, you got the actual device. Now I got black. They offered to send me two. I got the black one, solid black. I really like this one. I haven't seen this one out of the box yet. It's really clean. And I got the green one. It's green and white. This one's, really like a light color. Really like that type of shit too. But, I had to get green for the fucking, for the ganja, right? Green for the ganja. But I had to get black for your more formal events. If I'm going to like a funeral or some shit, I don't want to be whipping out the fucking light green pen, dude. Like I said, pretty slick design. I'm really content with how it looks, and it's super small. I mean, to be frank, I do have big ass hands, but oh dude, I have a fucking tape measure right here. That's a fucking dude moment for you right there. It's only at its highest point. We'll go at its highest point. It's about 2 3/8 inches, so just under 2.5 inches. So like, actually that's quite huge. It's actually fucking enormous. Actually 2.5 inches is fucking a lot. Anyone who's not content with 2.5 inches of a battery is fucking unrealistic. And probably has a fucking dick for a dad. But seriously speaking, it's actually quite small. It's like smaller than one of my, like 2/3 of my finger. You know what I'm saying? So it works in that department. Then we get your charge. They send you with a charging cable. It's a Type C, which is actually really nice. It's always nice to have extra Type Cs, especially like these. I really like these little desktop ones. Like if you have like a power strip on top of your desk or something, it's super nice. It's small, or for your car or something like that. For when you're on the way to the sesh, not during the drive. Okay. And they also give you a lanyard. A little lanyard for this thing. If you saw that on my green one, I have that set up there. I'm not going to set up on this black one because, actually, you know what? Nah, I'm going to show you guys how to set it up because y'all fucking retarded stoner asses will never figure out how you send it through. So you get like the skinny end, right? Get the skinny end. Send that. What the fuck is that weird? There's like some weird whistling out noise outside. It must be fucking wind or some shit. Yeah, so you put that through the hole up top, and then you take the big loop. Right? Take the big loop and you got the little loop. Take the big loop, put it through the big loop after it's already been through the hole, and then you just pull that tight. Alright? Boom. There. Lanyard set up. Now y'all know how to do it, so it won't go to fucking waste. And then the last thing that is included in the package is this little metal doohickey right here. Now, at first, I was super confused as to what it is because it just looks like the top of the battery, which is essentially what it is. It has a 510 screw on the bottom, which is like the bottom of your cart, which is what we call a male adapter. And you got the female up here, the female 510, which is what you screw your cart into on your battery. So I was confused as what this is for, but after doing some thinking and also shopping around for D8 when I was broke this summer, I fucking bought a cart that was super fat because it was 2 grams. And it didn't fit. And I was like, oh, I know how to fix this. So you screw this on. on your battery like that, right? And then it extends it. So now if you have a thicker cart, because there is a little bit of a lip, here, I'll just pull out the other battery for the demonstration purposes. So there's a little bit of a lip at around where the cart goes in. So if your cartridge is bigger than the lip of the battery, it can't fit. But with this adapter, that's not an issue. And then they made it removable, so that way you can still have that, like, little sleek, not too big, not too in the way pen. So that's what you get with the box. Now let's go over what the pen's all about. Please hold, I'm reading instructions. For the get the shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. All right. What the fuck? Oh wait, that's the fucking camera thing. I'm retarded. There's like little borders on the camera. I'm fucking stupid. All right, for the rest of the demonstration purposes, we're gonna be using the green one because it's already set up, and I don't want to unscrew it. So, first off, standard 5-button press turns it on. No big deal. No fucking innovative shit right there, right? Same deal. Press and hold the button down like this. And if you do it for 15 seconds, it's blink. What voltage is this shit on? Oh, it's on 4. On that note, the voltage goes all the way up to 4.2, and then all the way down to 1.8. So you get a wide variety, and it goes in intervals of 0.1. You can adjust that with these 2 smaller buttons, as opposed to like the 3-method press, right? So it also has a 15-second preheat, double click, standard preheat. The only complaint I have design-wise is that when you're holding it, like you're gonna hit it, right? Like you're holding it like a normal person, right? Like this. The plus is on the left, and the minus is on the right, which I don't know, like that seems like there seems like nothing incorrect about that. Like there's no rule saying like, oh well, the left should always be up and right is down, but like for some reason it feels wrong, so like instinctively when I first was using it, I would always go to the right to do plus, but after not being an idiot for a little bit, you solve that problem. One of my favorite features about this device, though, and one of the reasons why the battery lasts so long, because like I was alluding to earlier, like if I like on a regular week, like this will last me like a whole week, without having to charge the shit. Like I think I was going through a cart every time I had to charge it. Like I'd buy a new cart and then charge it. That's because after 5 minutes of non-operation, the battery turns off. So right now, if I were to hit the button, it would immediately turn on. But, when I first pulled it back up, I didn't turn it back off. It was just unoperating or non-operating for 5 minutes and shut off, which I personally, when I first was using it, found really annoying because I'm a fucking weed addict. I was, chiefing that chaw every that looks like I'm fucking sucking dick. So I was ripping, back and forth, and I'd rip like, every 10 minutes or whatever, and so every time I'd be pissed off, I'd have to turn it on. But then when I decided to stop fucking doing that and chill out for a little bit, and I was, taking longer times between, whenever I'd smoke, I, was like, oh, that's really convenient, because now the battery's fucking always on. So for someone who, dude, I'm literally like, I'm so baked, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm playing with this fucking rubber band like some like ADHD-ridden 12-year-old. For someone, who always forgets to turn that shit off, or especially if you put it in your pocket, you don't want that shit hitting, it's actually super convenient. And it's actually a feature I wish I had on more pens. Because like I said, it was so foreign that I didn't really realize it at first. Because I've never had a pen that had a feature like that. But once I got used to it, I was kind of like, oh shit, fucking bad, dude. Here, I'm gonna take a sip. I don't know why I got so close to the mic. I'm gonna take a sip of water from my Wally's cup, and then I'm gonna take another rip, And now we're going to go on to practicality in daily life. So, cheers for the liquid with the Wally the Weaver. Wallaboo? Is that a thing? Wallaboo? No, dude, there's something like that. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. Anyways, cheers to this. Wait, I didn't drink the water yet. Cheers to this one too. Oh shit, man, I forgot how fun it is just getting ripped and getting to talk to a camera while talking about weed shit. I love this shit, dude. I'm fucking passionate about it. I miss it. I'm glad I did this. I need to get back in the mood. Like I said, I used it as a daily for a little bit. I was using it while I was doing construction. I used it as like, just a regular daily while living everyday life, not doing construction. And overall, I am quite satisfied with it. Like I said, it always was like I never really worried about it running out of charge because like it shut off automatically. It's pretty small, doesn't take up a lot of space. Like the shape is a little awkward because it has like it's going more towards the length of a pen-shaped pen or pen-shaped battery, but it has like that girth of like a uni, like the ones where like they slide in and out and shit, which take up less space. But as long as it sits, parallel with like your phone or some shit, it's really no big issue. Especially because you don't have to worry about the button getting hit and going off because it turns off after 5 minutes. As well as the lip that goes, around the cart on the device itself. Helps protect it against, breaking by, I forget what this kind of fucking movement is. I'm not an engineer, I'm a business major, bruh. Okay, so if you guys can't tell, I am rather fucking ripped, bud, from this device. I haven't been using it like recently, and I'm going to start again because I forgot how nice it is. But overall, dude, solid device. I'm gonna have to give it, in all honesty, let me think of an arbitrary number for my system of grading. I'm gonna have to give it balls. Alright, after sitting in silence for like 45 seconds, I've come up with a number based on some criteria for what would make an average pen and above average pen, and I would give this an 8.4 on the scale of pen because I don't have any inherent flaws with it. It works quite well. I really like the design. I like just the feel of it. It's got like a nice weight to it where it feels hefty, made properly, but not like inconvenient to carry, as well as smooth. The only thing I said that I didn't like about the design was the plus being on the left, but like I said, that's like it could just me being a tism moment type shit. I don't fucking know, bro. Takes Type C, which is, rather universal. Comes with a fucking charger. Comes with a lot of shit, which is a bonus. And the innovative turn off battery feature, I really like that. Or maybe it's not innovative and I'm just buying really cheap pens, but whatever. I really like that feature, so that gave it some extra points. So overall, the TIC 20, super decent pen. I'm going to put a link in the description to where you can grab one yourself so you can be achieving that chong all day long, brother. Like me, I'm ripped as fuck. So I'm going to stop recording and try and edit this video so I can get it out kind of fast. I don't remember if I had an outro. So catch y'all on the flippity flip.